Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Stellaris Utopia. In our last episode, we were continuing to expand out with our new science ships, surveying the many different systems that surround us. Oh, this is like the best system ever. Why didn't we spawn here? Look at all this stuff. So we're heading out, and we're just kind of surveying everyone nearby. We found this station belonging to the Curator Sigma Enclave, an ancient race of scientists. We're able to give us stuff. Oh, what's all this? Huh. Never noticed those options before. Who knows? So, what do we have going on here? This episode, we need to continue to... Oh, last episode we also chose our first tradition. We went with expansion so that our colonies will be stronger. So right now what we need to do is continue to build up our empire, research anomalies, and wait until we can expand the Great Mucus out among the stars. Until that happens, we're just kind of stuck at home. So let's let time go by here. Speed time up a bit. Our science ships are out doing their thing, which is good. Not much going on. Oh, here we go. Joint League Colony. Ruins of a First League colony have been unearthed on Aja 2. The colony appears to have been a social experiment conducted in the League's waning years. The initial population consisted of an equal number of colonists from all of the League's member races. It was abandoned less than 50 years after its founding. Well, I guess the different species didn't get along. Fascinating.
Situation log updated.
So that means we've unlocked another anomaly we can research, but... Again, our scientists are not high enough skill to do any of these, so we can't really. And we need to investigate these alpha aliens. Let's get the research done on them, by the way. Those are those amoebas that were way up here in the Molbian sector. So we had talked last episode about needing to increase our fleet size as well. Our fleet is only these 3 pitiful ships. They're not pitiful. I mean, they're okay. Let's take a look at them, actually, while we're here. Ship designer, please. There we go. So if we look at our current corvettes, these are the corvettes that were created by the game without any input from us. Just as a default, they have some fission reactors to add enough power generation. They have very basic engines and computers. And they also have 3... nuclear missiles attached to them. We can see their stats on the right. There's a little bit extra power left, so we could add something else to this if we wanted to, but it really doesn't have any hard points left to do that. So with that in mind, we need to maybe build a couple more of these, because the 3 of these that we have are not really going to be able to defend us should anything happen. I kind of like their look. If you've ever played EVE Online, these kind of look to me, is it the Gallant ships? Those kind of remind me of the Gallant shuttle, at least, maybe. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. It's been a while since I've jumped in my space pod and headed out to the world of EVE. Okay. Get time going here. And how much does it cost us to build a Corvette? A Corvette costs 62 minerals. So let's build a Corvette. And we'll just build some Corvettes in the background. Because on Gur, we really don't have much we can do. Our population is growing slowly. Slowly but surely here. Once it grows big enough, we'll be able to put them there.
System survey complete.
The Chewie system is done. Oh man, look at this place. This is the best. We have got to take this over. Look at all these resources. And this system also. These 3 energy guys are really the thing we want to go after eventually. Focus back in on Gur here. I love that Gur is just a moon. That I think is great.
Construction complete.
So we just finished a construction of our spaceport in Gur. Finished an extra Corvette. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, it's going to auto-join them. Okay, cool. So it auto-joined the Corvette to our fleet in orbit. So we're up to 119 attack power. Remember, we need over 700 most likely to beat the aliens here. So we're not nearly powerful enough. We are building up a surplus of food and a surplus of energy that we're just not spending. So the reason this is happening is, number one, we have no additional colonies out here in space that need extra food. And we're at our maximum storage, actually. Ooh. What is this? We have detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization on Ro Asik in the Mad Koresh system. They have advanced into the equivalent of an Iron Age and are divided into numerous petty kingdoms and empires. Their species has spread across almost the entire surface of the planet. We should consider building an observation post above their world to study them more closely. Interesting. Interesting indeed. So where was that? It's going to be where our ships was. Was it right here? No. Going to have to find that world. There's probably a log that I'm missing. Nope, doesn't really show a good log. I wish there was one to go back so I could see where that was. Because until they ascend, I don't think we'll see them. Was it over here? I just totally missed the name of the planet. If it's not there, it's where our other ship is. Was it here? Ah, there they are. Okay, they do show up. Is a little Iron Age spot. Oh my goodness, look at this planet. This planet would be great. Let's see what these guys look like. So, the Provoliger, they're a plant species, it looks like. They're conservationists, resilient, sedentary, natural engineers. They prefer savannas, and they are materialist. Huh. Well, I think there is a way that we can eventually move them into the hive mind, but I'm not sure exactly how that works. So we're going to need to figure that out. So we need to expand to here so we can build an observation post. But in the meantime, look at this. We're back up. Let's get ourselves another ship up in the sky, another Corvette. And I think what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to start trying to get more minerals. The closest place we could do that easily would be if we build a mining station above Agler, right here. So that'll increase our mineral count by 2. That's going to be the next step. So as soon as we have another 90 minerals, we will send our construction ship, the Yagslich. We'll just send it over here for right now. Go ahead and enter orbit. And when we have enough minerals, we'll be able to build a new mining station up there. This is pretty cool. Not much happening now, though, of course. We are going to have our new spaceship done here in just a moment.
Special project complete.
Ooh, we're done researching those guys. So, those are space amoebas. I did guess correctly. So, the entities encountered by our fleets some time ago are new. Spaceborne life forms. Quickly nicknamed space amoebas, following an analyst's gross misreading of initial sensor output, the creature is in fact larger than the average Slurpnarian corvette. I couldn't even read our own species name. Despite its apparent orneriness, further study is warranted. We can remotely monitor the creature and its kin from Gur. So either A, we could do the special project Space Amoeba Observation, or we could start wiping them out. Let's do some observation.
Situation log updated.
So let's
Construction complete.
take a look at our science here. Actually, let's get into our situation log. Huh. So here we have the Space Amoeba Observation. Task of Science Department with collecting and collating data relating to space amoebas. Let's go ahead and do that. Get that out of the way. Maybe we can learn more about these gentle giants of space.
Anomaly found.
We found a new anomaly on Rona 2. Over here. There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization.
System survey complete.
We'll go ahead and do some research on this. And then we'll come back and survey. Perfect. Let's head back to the galaxy map. And, well, actually, if we just tap 1, it'll take us right back to Gur. So 64 minerals. Getting close enough that we will very soon be able to build our new station. Up to 72. I like, too, we're up to 148 in our one fleet here. Look at these guys. Look at them. They are ready to kick some butt. Uh-oh. Failure. The signs of First League activity in the vicinity of Rana 2 turned out to be false leads. Science software published was asked to continue the search with the ISIS Patharagaga elsewhere. Unfortunate. Well, at least he didn't die. That would have been bad. Ooh, very soon we'll be back up with our... Are you not doing... Oh, there he goes. He is surveying. Okay. Alright, there we are. 90. Go ahead and grab our construction ship and let's build a mining station. Increase our mineral input because that really is our deficiency right now. You can see how our mineral output though jumped to 12. I bet you this population finished growing. Yes, they grew up. They are now manning mining network number 1. Beautiful. We will clear the rest of these blockers very soon. So our whole planet, all these industrial wastelands will be gone. And the beautiful, beautiful planet of Gur will be open for our people to live anywhere they want. They'll frolic around. Maybe even they'll go to a shellist colony and walk around with their shells off. Scandalous. Scandalous, I say.
System survey complete.
Finished up another survey here. Not much in this system. Not much to really care about. But we are getting everything kind of mapped out. I am happy that we don't have any competitors right nearby us. It's going to help us quite a bit.
Construction complete.
There we go. We're up to 14. So now we need to talk about what we're going to do here. So we're kind of limited in where we can go because we just don't have any colonies over here. In order to build space stations in this very lucrative section of space, we have to have dominion over this space. And if you see, our dominion is just kind of here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to select our constructor ship, and let's look at what it takes to build a frontier outpost. The frontier outpost costs 3 energy a month. We can afford that. And it costs 1 influence a month. We can afford that as well. So if we go over here, and that 3 energy is going to be offset when we take over this and this. I really want all the minerals here, though. And I got science. So if we choose a place that is not useful, like, oh, I don't know, right here, costs 141 minerals. So we're going to have to wait for 141 minerals, and then we will build a frontier outpost out in this system. That's going to be my current plan.
System survey complete.
Because that really is the most lucrative system to build it in. But we can also come over here and we can nab these guys, because this is inside our zone of control. We can start building a little bit in here as well to get some extra energy when we need it. Our empire is still rather small.
Special project complete.
Ooh. Space amoebas forever. The space amoebas, the name has stuck as the pronunciation of the proper xenotaxonomic denominator is too unwieldy for the average slurpinor. They're solitary animals. When left to their own devices, all but the youngest specimens are accompanied by quasi-independent flagella, organisms spawned by the amoeba and programmed through liquid, RNA-laced secretions to do the bidding of the host. These flagella are capable of manipulating and even attacking objects in an impressive yet restricted range around the host, periodically returning to lodge inside the host's amoeba body for reprogramming. There are potential military applications of these graceful patterns of circulation apparent in the flagella's movement. Fascinating indeed. So, we are going to get plus 5% energy credits because we did that science. I like science. It has served us well. How's our research going? Ooh, we're almost going to be able to build the mining network too, and it's going to increase our mineral storage capacity. Oh, goodness gracious. A leader has gained a level. Gethmar has leveled up to level 2. And you know what that means? We can put Gethmar on our special science projects that we have. So these are almost done, which is cool. If we go into our... where is Gethmar at? Yeah, Gethmar's there. If we go into our log, we can now send Gethmar to the either of these. Let's go after the derelict cruiser. So here's what that derelict cruiser was. We'll take Gethmar here. Nope. Where's Gethmar? There's Gethmar. I want him to break off his surveying. I want him to come over here and research this project. So we'll send him over here. That's awesome. We're at 115. No, that means it's almost time for us to expand our empire. Oh yeah, we're going to expand out this way as soon as we hit 140 some. And then we're going to suck energy.
Complete.
And then we're going to suck the energy out of these planets to support our mining over in this sector. So what do we complete? Geothermal fracking. Mineral storage capacity up to 1,000. We just talked about this. We can now build the mining network too. New tracking techniques will allow us to tap into previously unattainable pockets of geothermal resources deep beneath the planet's crust. Awesome. Let's get some new research here. So, we finished our physics research too. So physics, what do we have available? We could get a new spaceport. Lets us build Corvette assembly yards or upgrade to spaceport level 2. We can research armor, or we can research better missiles. I think we go for fusion missiles, because right now we just have our nuclear missiles. For physics, we also finished up our quantum theory, exploring the mediation of fundamental forces through subatomic particles. We can now build a physics lab 1. So for this, we could look up deflectors, how to make shields for our ships, administrative AI, organize circuitry, rerouting academic fervor, increase our research speed, or global energy management. Lets us store a lot more energy, and opens up the energy grid, which produces 3 extra energy and increases our energy output on a planet by 10%. Let's go for the energy grid. Or shields. Energy grid or shields. Energy or shields. Shields would be handy to have. Energy grid. We'll get shields eventually. There we go. So there is our basic research completed. Let time move on a little bit more. We are so close to being able to build that. Let's get our constructor ship moved out here. He's going to have a job to do. Look how much of this we can see. We can already see quite a bit. I'd say that's maybe 5% of the galaxy already. Which is pretty impressive. Alright, we're at 158. So, get in here. Here's our constructor ship. We need to build this, again, over a place where we're not going to mine. I think we should build it... Yeah, we're going to have to use one of these moons up here. One of these surveyed barren moons that don't matter. It's going to have to go right here, on this, above this toxic world. I want you to build a frontier outpost here. Build megastructure. Ooh. That's new as well. So here comes our team. Ooh, we found another primitive society. We've detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization on Thrus Sangur in the Spica system. They are presently in what could be considered the late medieval age, with a firm grasp of metallurgy and a feudal society. The printing press is accelerating the spread of knowledge. We should consider building an observation post above their world. Where is this? Right here. Where is this on the galaxy map? Ah. Okay, just outside. Oh, okay. There's the little primitive life form icon. Ah. Okay, well that makes that real easy to find next time if I'm actually paying attention. Life will be good. Come on, buddy. I'm pretty sure that we have to build that over a planet. I'm pretty sure we can't just... Ooh, Prebish has increased as well. Let's get back to this. Prebish is level 3. Right now. So we can look up these colony ruins as well. So if we go to this, and we grab Prebish here. He's now level 3. We'll send him here to do some project research as well. That'll work. Get an eye on our expansion system. Come on, construction ship, do your thing. Oh, you have to build it on the, You have to build it on the star, I see. Okay. I did not realize that. Well, let's do it. That spent a lot of money. Then after this, it's going to be all ships ahoy for building us some energy and then some mining. So that is really what's holding us back. So he's in here. He's constructing this ship. Oh, that's going to take a while. Look how slow that builds. That's okay. Let's head back to Gur. See how things are going on the home planet. Everyone's real excited about space. Look at them. Oh, they're so excited. In fact, they are so excited that we're going to be able to clear out this in just a second. There we go. We can clear that. And this one will be able to clear soon as well. Going smooth. Grug is happy with what he's seeing. That space station is so close to that sun. Look how bright that is. That's insane. It's probably a good place to go to get a tan. Probably where all of our space tourists go when you think about it.
Project complete.
Archaeological project completed. The archaeological expedition to the First League cruiser orbiting Uchira First has returned. Little of use can be found on the ruined vessel, but the archaeologists did manage to recover its crew manifest. The First League called upon all of its member worlds to staff the Grand Navy, their joint Starfleet. And through the manifest, we have learned that the crew of this particular cruiser was made up of individuals from 12 different species. Ah. We're going to gain 60 research right off the bat from that. Boom! There we go. So we have a science ship that is now doing nothing. Is there anything that we haven't surveyed over here? Yes, there are a couple. So let's get out and get some surveys going. Let's branch out a little bit. See what's going on.
Tile blocker cleared.
The tile blocker's been cleared.
Research complete.
Oh, and we finished some research. We have researched the heritage site. Physical reminders of how far we have come both instill a reverence for past achievements and bolster ambitions for the future. And that gives us 4 of these unity points. Oh, we can actually spend those in a minute here. 4 unity points. It costs 2 energy. So we won't want to build that yet because we don't have an energy surplus. But what can we do? We could research orbital hydroponic farms. Pardon me. We can look into biolabs, which give us science. Or we could try to increase our border ranges. I think we should probably do biodiversity studies. That sounds good. Still haven't seen the technology to let us get off planet, because I don't think... Oh my goodness, we can! We can build colony ships right off the bat. I thought we had to research that. Oh my goodness.
Evading hostile fleet.
Okay, all kinds of stuff is happening. Hold on. 1, we found a hostile fleet. What did we find? More space amoebas? More space amoebas. Okay. Number 2. We can now get a new tradition. So what can we do here? We could adopt one of these and get the base level effect if we wanted to, or we can colonization fever. Every colony capital buildings produce additional unity, or for the purpose of colonizing and building frontier outposts, systems count as being half the regular distance away. Ooh. And that leads to frontier outpost upkeep reduced by 50%. Or if we go this way, our colonies will spread faster. We're going to start with this. We're going to start with colonization fever. Yes. Alright. So the next step in our colony, now that I have realized that we have the ability to build a colony ship, We need to colonize some stuff. We can't colonize here until we can take care of this amoeba. So that kind of sucks. But we can spread to this area and throw up a colony here on Azza. So that definitely is probably going to be our next option. Doesn't look too bad either for a planet, so that'll work out. So what do we need for a colony ship?
Special project complete.
Oh, goodness gracious. Our archaeologists have learned more about the lost colony on Azza 2. At its founding, the First League was already on the verge of collapse, and the colony was meant to serve as a propaganda tool, a model world where all League members were represented and worked together in harmony. This effort appears to have backfired, as there is evidence of significant infighting between the colonists, including a large massacre that occurred just before the colony was abandoned. Okay, that's going to get us a little bit more science, too. That's always handy. So that leaves us with a science ship who is not doing anything. Hanging out here. Is this system completely surveyed? Yes. Let's get you out. I see a lot of unsurveyed systems, however. So let's survey this, because we could build a colony here too. Yeah, let's just get some of these surveys done. This is what happens when you interrupt your science ships to send them off on special missions. So we'll send him off. So colony ship, what do we need? We need to expand. It's going to cost 350 minerals. And on top of that, it's going to take away one of our populations. So we're going to lose a population here. I don't think we can support this yet. We don't have enough income. I think what we need to do is we need to build that energy. This guy right here, we can find out. Here we go. A power plant is, I think, what we need.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Ooh. Sensors pick up unusual readings in the vicinity of Kelvin Maelstrom. Readings that are hard to explain, being this close to a black hole. Research that. I think we need more... Do we need more power? Yes, we're going to need more power because we are going to upgrade... Well, upgrading these doesn't really change the cost. What's the actual cost to upgrade? $90 minerals. Let's get some upgrades done here. And we'll upgrade this as soon as we can. And I think what that means is... Oh, I see. What that'll let us do is increase our output by +1. That'll make it a little bit easier for us to support that colony ship. I want us to have a second colony by 22... we'll say...
Construction complete.
Oh, yeah. By 2208 is when I think we should have a new colony ship, a new colony up and running. So we've built our station right here, our frontier outpost. So if you look at our map, it has expanded all in this direction, which is awesome. We are now bigger. Look how much space we already take up. We haven't even colonized anything. So what that means is we're going to have to work towards a higher mineral count. We're going to have to worry about some energy as well. We're getting pretty close to it. I think what we'll need to do is we're going to hold off. We're just going to save up minerals. We're not going to do anything until we can build that colony ship. And then we will send that colony ship off to... Do we want to send it to Asia? Asia has 16 spots that we can go to, or Do we want to send it to Tiber? What's Tiber look like? Tiber 3 also has 16, but hasn't been surveyed yet. We'll be sending it to one of those two, most likely. Will be the plan. So that's what we'll be looking forward to, working towards, in our next episode of Gaming with Grug. I want to say thanks for watching, everybody. Please tell your friends. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, we hope to see you soon.